Our final inductee is Tom Lawless. Tom Lawless managed the Cedar Rapids Colonels for 3 seasons, 1994, 1995, and 1996, posting a record of 216 wins and 196 losses. Lawless helped lead the Colonels to the Midwest League Championship in 1994, the last championship for the club. He played 8 seasons in the majors after being selected in the 17th round of the 1978 June amateur draft at a Penn State University. Lawless is best remembered for being the only player ever traded for Pete Rose, and for his game-winning home run in Game 4 of the 1987 World Series. In 343 Major League Baseball games, Lawless hit .207, 2 home runs, 24 runs batted in with the Reds, Expos, Cardinals, and Blue Jays. He managed 11 seasons after his playing career, serving as the Astros interim manager in 2014 for 24 games. His most recent coaching assignment was for the Corpus Christi Hooks in the Texas League as their infield coordinator during the 2015 season. Please welcome Tom Lawless into the Cedar Rapids Baseball Club's Hall of Fame.
Well, first of all, I'd like to also congratulate Reggie and Dale into the hall. Dale, I'm not going to talk as long because I'm not a broadcaster. And I did that on purpose, just was trying to keep you on your toes. When I look back, I guess it was 22 years ago, that was my first job as a manager. Whitey had asked me to manage, or Whitey asked me to come back into coaching when I was done playing because he was the general manager of the Angels. And he goes, well, it's going to be close to home, you know. I said, okay. So I had no idea what was going, you know, what to expect, what to look forward to. I knew when I played in the minor leagues and through all the times I played, we had one manager, that was it. He did everything. And I'm thinking, I don't really want to do all this. I mean, he's in charge of everything. He's in charge of the pitching, scheduling, the whole 9 yards. And I'm thinking, wait a minute. Well, it had changed a little bit by then. We had a pitching coach and another coach and a trainer. So, you know, it was a little bit better. But, you know, I was very fortunate to have a very good pitching coach and a very good hitting coach. We had really good players on the team that I managed that year. And I look back and I think, I managed a lot of teams since, and they've all been pretty bad. You know, that was my first year managing was the only year I won in all these years of managing. And now that doesn't mean much in the minor leagues, only because winning and development are hand in hand. We're trying to make Major League Baseball players. Some years you win, some years you don't win. You know, that's the bottom line. But I had characters on this team that I had. I had a hockey player playing second base. And he wasn't afraid of anything. He eventually played in the big leagues. I think 4 or 5 guys off that team eventually made it to the big leagues and played a little bit in the big leagues. And I know just by looking around, and I don't know the stats of it all, but there's been a lot of good baseball players come through Cedar Rapids, and there's a lot of baseball players that have played here and gone on to play in the big leagues. And, you know, maybe it's the city, who knows? You know, it's just a fact. A lot of kids come through here and they go play in the big leagues. But other than that, you know, there's some people here that I've seen, you know, that were there when I was there. I saw Jack, I saw Andy, Rhodey, and everybody in this room probably knows who Ron Pline is. The hardest working person I've ever seen in baseball, and I've been everywhere in baseball. I'll tell you, I've been everywhere. I've been overseas, underseas, everywhere. And there's nobody that works harder than that man right over here doing what he has done over the years, especially here in Cedar Rapids. But I want to say thank you one time to everybody here because you've heard enough thank yous for the night, I think. But I would like to thank the hall, the fans of here that support the Colonels, because I know when you work in minor league cities, it is hard some places, but the staff here, from when I was here, I was back here a couple years ago to the new ballpark because I was in the old ballpark, and it was trying to pull teeth to get people coming into that ballpark. But with the new ballpark, I was there a couple years ago. There was 5,000 people there, and it's nice. It's new. Come on out, support the team, and Jake, you were one game short last year. We'll go ahead and win it next year, okay? All right. Thank you.